Hello and welcome to the program. I'm James Morrow, and I'll tell you what, if there's one issue that is galvanizing Americans to vote for Donald Trump and against Joe Biden, it is this: immigration. Even Democrat-friendly media outfits like the New York Times are admitting that voters think Trump, who knew, had a point, admitting that more than half of Americans would like to see illegal aliens kicked out of the country. The other half, presumably, are lying. Now, according to CNN, the issue is actually killing the Democrats.
Take a look at this question. Again, the trend line here is so telling. Would Biden or Trump do a better job on border security / immigration? You go back 4 years ago to June of 2020. Joe Biden held it within the margin of error, but still a slight lead at +1 point over Donald Trump on the issue of border security and immigration. Take a look now at May of 2024. Look at this movement in Donald Trump's direction. Now he is trusted on the issue of border security and immigration versus Joe Biden by a 27-point margin. That is nearly a 30-point jump.
So, what are the Democrats doing about it? Let's find out as we go busting the narrative. Well, as I said, the Democrats have realized they've got a problem with mass illegal immigration through the southern border. People don't like what it's doing to their neighborhoods, crime rates, and the economy. But for a whole variety of reasons, the Democrats love the vibrancy these mass movements of people bring. So, what do? They lie about it. This week, Joe Biden announced he was going to crack down on illegal immigration through an executive order. But instead, he's actually doing anything but. Here's what the president had to say.
I've come here today to do what the Republicans in Congress refuse to do. Take the necessary steps to secure our border.
Oh, really? Do go on, Mr. President.
Today, I'm announcing actions to bar migrants who cross our southern border unlawfully from receiving asylum. Migrants will be restricted from receiving asylum at our southern border unless they seek it after entering through an established lawful process. And those who seek to come to the United States legally, for example, by making an appointment and coming to a port of entry, asylum will still be available to them, still available.
Oh, so you can still come, just show up in a certain way. And then the president suggested that stopping illegal immigration actually isn't the goal here.
This ban will remain in place until the number of people trying to enter illegally is reduced to a level that our system can effectively manage.
No. He just wants to effectively manage illegal aliens. Got it. And then finally, he let the cat out of the bag.
On my very first day as president, I introduced a comprehensive immigration reform plan to fix our broken system, secure our border, provide pathways for citizenship for dreamers, and a lot more. And I'm still fighting to get that done.
And there you have it, folks. Mass amnesty. That's the name of the game. Import millions of foreigners, mint them as Americans, and you've got a loyal voting base forever. Well, that's the theory, and it's been hiding in plain sight for ages. Remember, Biden issued 94 executive orders in his first 100 days in office to weaken the border. And remember what he said before he became president. He knew this was going to end in disaster.
Every executive order this president has issued relating to the border and relating to dealing with the Hispanic community is going to be pulled back. We're not going to be fooling with that.
Won't that restart a brand new border crisis? I mean, what would you do with all those people in camps now waiting in Mexico?
It will if we don't do it well.
Fox News' Bill Belugan, who has done amazing work covering this crisis, broke it down eloquently.
So reading this executive order, what I can say is in no way should it be described as shutting down the border, and I'll explain why. There are several exceptions to this executive order he's going to be announcing. Number one, this is not going to stop or slow the up to 1,500 migrants per day who are being released into the country by showing up at a CBP port of entry with an appointment on a cell phone app called CBP One. It's 1,000 to 1,500 every day, and then they're released into the country. This executive order does not touch that. That is exempted. It also exempts the controversial program where up to 30,000 migrants per month are flying directly into the United States from foreign countries via a mass parole program the Biden administration has put in place. That's for migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. He's brought in over 450,000 people into the country that way so far. This executive order also does not touch that. So we are talking thousands of people coming into the country every single day that is left completely alone. What does the order? Well, excuse me, there's one more exception as well. Unaccompanied children and minors are not touched by this executive order. So that's going to raise concerns.
And even NBC's David Noriega came to a similar conclusion.
Based on the details of this executive order and how it actually functions that we've learned so far today, I actually have to say I'm quite skeptical that this is going to have any kind of immediate, widespread, dramatic impact on the border, on the number of migrants who are crossing the border, and on the number of migrants who manage to stay in the United States as a result.
So there you have it. We're not busting the media's narrative. No, the media seemingly all of a sudden is doing its job and busting the White House's. Who would have thunk it? Well, first time for everything. Bye-bye.